publishers with mobile material, should they use mobile apps or a mobile web for delivering video, and kind of where is that shaking out?
Yeah, it's a big debate going on in the industry right now about which approach you should go. And what we tell customers that they should do is actually enable their website, their traditional web properties that are the same sites that people go to on the desktop. Enable those so that their video can actually, be seen there, because you need to make sure you technically enable that, and that's a key thing to make sure that your content can flow. We do see people, though, investing significantly in apps, and specifically the thing that's really attractive about apps is the ability to have an ongoing loyalty relationship with your audience, including things like push notifications and so forth that allow you to have somebody really go deep with your brand and come back to you again and again and again. There's been some research recently that shows that people are more likely to come back to your content if it's experienced through an app than if it's just through a bookmark in their browser on the mobile device.
Of course, you can see it offline, right?
Well, yeah, they can. They can download the video and see it offline. But the big thing is just that it's such a much more immersive, deep experience, and you can produce a kind of a two-dimensional web experience. And also, it's like it's in the front of them every time when they're navigating their phone. It's like, oh, there's the CNN app. I'm going to go dive in there and see what's going on. It becomes a trust relationship that is very, very powerful.
Mike, you were going to...
Yeah, I was just saying it was interesting. When we launched Inside, it was the first time we launched simultaneously across the desktop and the mobile. Normally you launch your desktop and then subsequently you launch a mobile device, but we went across the iPad, the iPhone, and the BlackBerry, which are our core devices at the time. But it was interesting. We talked about live on the mobile, but we've actually seen the increasing demand for the offline experience, right? And a lot of people wanting to do their commute, right? On the way to work, on the way home, set their preferences, what information they want, downloads it locally. So while we are going to kind of do more experimentation with live this year, it's been interesting that we've seen a lot of consumption in an offline mode, and 30% of our users actually do watch content on mobile as well as online. So it's been really encouraging for us.
I think it's going to be interesting to see how the insight into the user experience evolves with mobile when we try to figure out, do users really want to consume a mobile specific type of content or type of product, or are they getting up and checking the news online and then turning on the television before they head out, and then once they get on their commute, they want this, they want that kind of seamless experience from online to TV to mobile, newspapers, etc. I think that's going to be very interesting to see how that evolves, because the users, we're all gathering data to try to dictate how we evolve the products in the first place, and I think that right now we just don't know.
I think, can I just say that I think that everybody on this panel's, I think everybody has an iPad app, right? And an iPhone app, and I think the thing about it, and probably with some Android apps in the works, that these apps help to sort of reinterpret your brand to an audience and maybe reinvigorate your brand, because there's the sort of web experience and then there's the sort of app experience, which gives you a little bit more flexibility to try some things. And you just go look at them and you're sort of, it's just a different experience, and there's sort of like a wow factor to it, especially with video. We were talking about 60 Minutes, and it's just, there's such a wow factor to watching video on that iPad.